Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, El Shai, Ba'ashim, Ekakadosh. Much respect to you, Akim, and Aguafim, pushing the work of the Lord in true faith and sincerity, and morning by Zimic sacrifice, man. So, in today's edification and exhortation, basically going over how, this video, is ultimately to those, who make excuses about doing the work, man. Because, in the times that we're in, bro, honestly, man, there's no room for excuses, man. There's no room for excuses because ultimately, man, prophecy, is going fast, meaning that we're almost out of here. And then second, man, especially to you new brothers out here, man, like you got to look at it from an elder standpoint. The elders, man, they already did the homework for us, man. They were out here laboring, 30 years ago, man, when the truth wasn't popular, when people didn't know, when the majority of the of Israel did not know, about the truth. They was out here laboring, going to libraries, doing research and all that, man. And you making excuses about going into the highways and byways. The elders didn't make no excuse, man. They was out here laboring, man. They was doing research, studying, going into history, going to libraries before they had internet. They was going to libraries, studying histories, studying etymology, words. That's a lot of work, man. And you making excuses, man, about making lessons on YouTube, bro. Like, it's easy, man. We at the times that we're in, man, the Lord blesses us with the unicorn, man. There's no excuse to not do the work, man. There's really no excuse. You can do a lesson online. It's easy, man. The lesson don't even gotta be 30 minutes long. It could be 2 minutes. Edification is edification. So why are you making excuses, man? But at the end of the day, man, you guys, who make excuse about doing the work, you have to understand that you're not only wasting the Lord's time, but you're also wasting your time, man. Because the scripture says, man, give diligence to make that call and election sure. So if you're not putting in work, you're making excuses, then you're not going to be saved, man. You're not going to receive salvation because you didn't put in the work, man. You didn't put in the work to ultimately get your name, chosen, man. It's like, man, if you brothers do sports, you trying out for a team, and you making excuses. Oh, I'm tired, I can't run. You think the coach is gonna pick you up? No, he not. And that's the same concept, spiritually with the Lord, man. If you're not putting in work, man, why is the Lord gonna put you on his, elect team? You know what I'm saying? His spiritual dream team. If you're not putting in work, man. But now let's go to the book of Luke, chapter 14, man. Let's go to the book of Luke, chapter 14, starting at the 17th verse. This is the book of Luke, chapter 14, and start at 16th verse, Luke 14 and 16, and it reads, "And then he said unto him, a certain man made a great supper, and bade many, and sent his servant at supper time to say to them that were bidden, come, for all these things are now ready," man. So this is parabolically speaking, but basically, Yahushua is basically giving a parable about a supper, man. Basically, he said, man, everything on the table, is basically ready, man. The whole meal's done, man. The whole meal's done, and spiritually, that means that, all the prophecies is going on and shit, the MOTV's about to be introduced. You see Esau's, programming, he's slightly, he's passively, programming the people to receive the MOTB, Marcus the Beast. You see, rumors of wars, you see, tornadoes and all that, You see nation rising against nation slowly. You see all these prophecies occurring, man. And all those things are now ready. That's basically the spiritual table of that supper, man. Everything's ready, And let's go to verse 18. And they all, with one consent, began to make excuses. Y'all niggas, oh, I can't eat, bro. You know, spiritually, like, oh, the diet starts tomorrow. I can't eat this, bro. You know, you guys making excuses, man. You know, knowing damn well the diet does not start tomorrow, you know. But basically what I'm trying to say, man, you know, you already, you know, all prophecy, you know, is ready. You know, prophecy is going on. You can clearly see that the end is near. But, you know, in verse 18, and they all with one consent began to make excuse, man. So they began to make excuses, man. Oh, I can't do the work, man. You know, I can't, you know, go in the highways and byways, man. Oh, my spirit ain't built up. But your spirit's built enough to go on the comment board and be a keyboard warrior, man. You know, and tell us what we can't do, you know, telling us what to do. You know, at least if you trying to tell us what to do, you know, you're supposed to, you know, be henceforth an example, man. You know, you have to be example, you know. But nah, these niggas is making excuse. And continue on the verse. The first said unto him, I have brought thee a piece of ground, and I must needs to go and see, and I pray thee, have me excused, man. In verse 19, man, you know, so, you know, verse 19, and the other said, I have brought thee 5 yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray thee, have me excused, man. You know, 5 yoke of oxen, you know, the piece of ground, that all represents, so the brother might say, oh, I got a business going on. I can't do the truth, man. You know, I got a business going on, you know. I got to report to my job 24/7. I can't go in the highways and hedges, you know, or I got to make money, bro. You know, those are all examples, man. You know, in verse 20, and the other said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come. Oh, yo, I need to spend time with my wife, man. I don't think I can go to the highways and byways, you know. You know, trying to be the best she ever had. Oh, my wife may leave me if I go in the highways and byways, you know. You niggas trying to be the best she ever had, you know, using your woman as an excuse, man. First of all, man, you know, you supposed to tell your woman straight up, man, this is what I'm doing, man. You know, a woman is not supposed to be controlling your every move, man. You're supposed to tell the woman, be quiet, and I'm going into highways and byways. And if she doesn't comply with that, you can easily give her a bill of divorce and leave her, man. Don't use your woman as an excuse to not do the work, man. You know, in verse 21, so that servant came and shewed his lords these things. Then the master of the house, being angry, said to his servant, you know, go out quickly into the streets and the lanes of the city, man. So, you know, the master being angry, you know, that represents Yahweh Shai, man. You know, Yahweh Shai said to his servant, go out quickly in the streets and the lanes of the city, man. So the Lord's commanding us, man, you know, to go out on the highways and byways, man. You know, you have to go on the highways and byways, especially if you're a grown man. You got a car, you know. You can easily drive, you know. You can easily drive over there, man. There's brothers out here who don't have, you know, the ability to drive, you know, or you know, have a car, you know, to go in the highways and byways. But if you have the ability to do that, man, go do it, man. Stop making an excuse. The Lord commanded us, man, to go out in the highways and byways, man. You know? The Lord commanded us, man. You know, Yahushua said, F all the excuses, man. Go in the highways and byways, man. And bringing hither the poor, man. You know, bringing hither the poor. The poor representing, you know, the meek, you know, which is the elect, man. You have to go out in the highways and byways, try to wake up the elect, man. You know? Because the scripture says the meek shall inherit the earth. And the main, the half, and the blind, man. So you're supposed to be waking up, you know, these people, man. You know, you're supposed to go out waking up, you know, these people who are lost in this world, man. You have to do your best to go try to wake up the elect, man. Go in the highways and byways, man. Be fishers of men, you know. Yeah, man. So the Lord commanded us, man, to go out in the highways and byways, man. Stop making excuses. Go out in the highways, man. You know, in verse 22, and the Lord said, Lord, and the servant said, Lord, it is done as thou commandest, and yet there is room, man. So, yo, you have to understand that, you know, you can't be like, oh, making excuses, oh, I think the elect sealed, oh, I can't join. No, there's plenty of room, man. There's plenty of room for brothers, man, you know, to join the truth, man. You know, and join the flock, man. There's plenty of room, man. You know, don't make an excuse and be like, oh, I don't think there's enough room for me, you know, and all that shit. You know, no, man, there's plenty of room, man, for another brother to be, you know, joined unto the ministry of the Lord, man. In verse 23, and the Lord said unto the servant, go out in the highways and hedges and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled, man. You know, so Yahushua said again, a person made another excuse. He said, go out in the highways and the hedges, man. So we're commanded to go out there and go do the work, man. You know, that my house may be filled, you know what I mean? The elect waking up, man. And for I say unto you that none of those men which were bidden shall taste of my supper, man. So all the niggas who are making excuses, man, you know, you're not going to sit in the same seat and enjoy the glory with Yahushua, man. You know, you niggas are not going to be part of the elect, man. You niggas will not be receiving salvation, man. You know, because you didn't put in the work, man. You know, you niggas were making excuses and shit, man. And you're not going to make it, man. You know? And as the scriptures say, man, he that, you know, if a man don't work, you know, neither shall he eat. Roughly perfect. So you're not putting in the work, man. You're not going to reap the benefits, man. So with that, Lord, you edify, let's give our praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim El Shai. Bashim Stop making excuses. Shalom.